Hello, it's the Seahawks fan with another Go Battle League video, and today we got another Master League video. And we have the Bacon Bird. We have Tapu Bulu, one of my favorites in Master League. I mean, it's just so good into the meta. Rhyperior, Zygarde Complete, Origin Palkia. I mean, even really nice into Yveltal. Gotta watch out for Oblivion Rings, but also we do have Origin Dialga. We're going to have back-to-back dog pulses and launch both before the Bacon Bird goes down. And we do land one because they don't want to go down to zero shields. And we wall the energy with the Tapu Bulu. Nature's Madness, I mean, just such a nice move. We're going to be able to go for a defense drop. They swapped into Necrozma because they don't want to have to shield up Nature's Madness. They were toast. And we can just shield up whatever's thrown. They can only reach to a single move and easy win. Next opponent, let's see who we are going to go up against. Dragonite in the lead, okay. Now I am veteran. I've reached veteran, and in Great League, I did get very close to veteran and master, but then Master League left. Ooh, Togekiss, nice. Expected for a non-legendary team, but I mean, it's still really good Pokemon. Togekiss really key. I did take both their shields. And I'm going to call the Ancient Power. Let's go. I did not think they had the energy for Aura Sphere or Flamethrower. And they're going to go down 2-0 shields for me. They do get me with Dragonite, but that's fine. That's expected. I do shield the Hurricane, which is actually pretty good spice pick right now. Gonna reach the next move, take the KO. Gonna find a Giratina, and they were not ready. I mean, Tapu Bulu was not needed. Easy win. And I was definitely right to not bring in Tapu Bulu, because if I no shielded and got nuked by Hurricane, they had some hope. Now, I don't want to put Oblivion Ring on Yveltal yet, because I just like Focus Blast, and I really am just used to Dark Pulse. It's very handy. But I have seen that Oblivion Ring Focus Blast maybe, I mean, it's not bad at all. But I don't want to spend an Elite Charge TM yet and be stuck with it. Not that it's a bad move, but just I like Focus Blast. And we are going to pivot into our Yveltal. Going to find a Ho-Oh, which is fine. Got to be careful not give them too much energy. A free Incinerate would be terrible. I actually could have gotten another Sucker Punch in without taking any damage. But I did take the KO. I'm not going to need to get to another move, so easy win. Shadow Ball takes the KO. Definitely should have been able... I think Side Strike would have been enough. I mean, both Side Strike and Shadow Ball resisted, but easy win. Perfect lead into Dawn Wings and Necrozma. And perfect counter towards their safe swap. They're just getting RPS'd. And I do take an unnecessary Aqua Tail. I mean, odds are they don't shield. Would be silly for them to shield, which actually is not enough for the KO, so it's fine. I mean, it looks like they were going to land 2 moves either way. That's fine. Nature's Madness into the Ho-Oh. Gonna just get 2. They're going to have some good energy to launch into my Dialga, but actually, well, they are down to shield, so they're in a tough spot. And I can just no shield Yveltal and easily clean up the Necrozma. Dark Pulse is going to chew into the Ho-Oh. But actually, I think Oblivion Ring is a more stronger neutral move than Dark Pulse. Same pacing, 8, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. I think, yeah, 8 Sucker Punches for the first move. And then the 7 for the second, third, fourth, and so on. But you're not going to be getting that many Sucker Punches. Odds are, most times. Gonna have Xerneas go up against without Tapu Bulu. Gonna shield up the Moonblast. Gonna go full send for the solar beam. Can I land it? It's kabooms! And that is also Rival on Solar Beam. If you're new to the channel, well, lots of Tapu Bulu Solar Beam videos. I mean, it's just such a fun thing. I think a lot of people would go for Grass Knot because it's just so, it is just really nice and same energy as Nature's Madness, but I like to have fun. Solar Beam can definitely pick up some nice KOs, especially into Zacian and Mewtwo, which are very handy. And man, I was able to one shield and clean up that Xerneas with the Solar Beam land. And often they're going to be like, I have to shield up this. I can no shield this first Nature's Madness. And the Giratina got Wombo comboed. Did not have the energy needed. Perfect lead, and we counter their Kyogre with a Tapu Bulu. Pretty standard practice for Bulu to come in and wall the Kyogre. Now they do charge attack priority. They win. And they Blizzard. They full send the Blizzard. I should have shielded. But I know this is not a Blizzard. I was actually really worried. But it was just a serve, so big advantage for me. Do they bring in Mewtwo? Yes, they do. I full send the War of Time, and surely they shield. Or do they not? They don't shield. Beautiful. Now we have Xerneas, which actually a little tricky. I'm energy dry. Gonna shield Moonblast. But I can get KO'd by back-to-back close combats. Ironhead is going to grab a shield, which is key. Gonna be allowed to launch the next Ironhead. And I'm going to sacrifice Yveltal. Actually, no. Because I can just shield up Yveltal. They use the Moonblast energy. They can't get to the moves they need. So nice. I was going to try and catch because I do survive a Moonblast. And I can do, even resisted pretty nice damage with Sucker Punch. Breaking Swipe is thrown. They expect I'd shield because Rock Wrecker should KO me. Shadow Rhyperior should one-shot. I do try to make a Breaking Swipe catch. And I learned I actually do survive a Rock Wrecker, which is nice to know. I do drag out down against the Cosma. Now I'm just going to be able to bring in Yveltal, get some energy. If I had not done... If I didn't throw the Nature's Madness, I may have been forced to throw my move. Oh, we have Xerneas, Origin Dialga. It's going to be a little tricky, Xerneas and Shadow Rhyperior. I need the energy for Xerneas. I can survive Breaking Swipe. And they give me some decent energy. They do get a nice attack drop on me. And here, Ironhead grabs the last shield. I reach in next Ironhead. I feel like they had to have a move for energy for move. I swap in the Bacon Bird. They close combat. Can they reach another? No, they can't. Let's go. And Geomancy is not the fast attack pressure they need. Can pivot into Dialga's. It's a steel type into ice, but high horsepower is a worry. They're gonna Dog Pulse, which is fine. Energy advantage. I can get lots of energy with Yveltal from taking down the Cosmo, but they actually no shield the with time, and I go for a Tapu Bulu. Bullets stay down in time. And now I can Nature's Madness cause lots of damage, grabbing a shield already. If it was Grass Knot, they would have gotten absolutely nuked. Understandable. A shield, an avalanche, I throw a bullet seed for optimal timing, but they do swap into Gyarados. Do they shield up Gyarados? They do not. Let's go. Gyarados getting absolutely destroyed. And I bring in the Bacon Bird. Because I don't think I could reach that Nature's Madness and them farming me down would be a problem. I get the farm down with the bacon bird. Let's go. I think I could have thrown the bullet seed, but not thrown the move, or it would have gotten a nice farm down with the Mammoth Swine. But here, next battle, the Ho-Oh. They do get attacked off with Sacred Fire straight off the bat. It's a little unfortunate. Gonna be throwing the second move. But let's see. Can I get a farm down? Are they gonna Brave Bird? They do Brave Bird. What are they going to bring in? They bring in Zygarde, which is actually perfect, because I can try and make a outrage catch, but nope. Not enough energy for Earthquake, but it's a Hyper Beam. I've definitely been meaning to try Hyper Beam, especially for this scenario, but also more so Togekiss. They're not going to let me leave with the move, which is fine. What are they going to have? I mean, they got me quite low. And they're going to have Origin Palkia, but they're going to catch the War of Time onto Ho-Oh, which is fine, because Origin Dialga just does too good into Origin Palkia. Just too good into the Palkia. Steel type dragon just destroys the water dragon. But let's go. We have a Goldengo. Love seeing the Goldengo. Lots of Sucker Punch damage. And I mean, they need a heavy hitting Focus Blast to damage me. But Astonish, I mean, it's added up the damage a bit. Did a bit of chip. Swift Purified Ursaluna. Not a level 50. That's fine. Nature's Madness is going to land. They don't want to go down to 0 shields when they have such a bad matchup in Yveltal into their Goldengo. Now, I did get some big damage already into Goldengo. And now they're in Nature's Madness range, but I don't get to a second. Going to respect the Focus Blast because they can only reach one move. They have that good energy. Nice. What do they have in the back? Do they have a fairy? They have a Origin Palkia. And I'm just going to get to a move, grab a shield. And I can easily shield up, and Dragon Breath is just going to be a little too much damage. I do try to make a catch, but that's just free energy for me. Easy win. Terrible lead for my opponent. Just not enough. No way for them to play out of that terrible lead. Got a Dialga in the lead. Gonna let them launch a first move. It is only Iron Head, but that's still significant damage after Dragon Breath build up. I'm gonna be able to reach 2 moves, throw 2 moves, and I land the Dark Pulse. So I can then Sucker Punch down, which is nice. Gonna find Origin Palkia. And I full send Focus Blast to Kaboom! And even if there is a Ho-Oh, which probably would be better, just let them farm my Yveltal down. But actually, it's Rhyperior. Going for the Shadow Rhyperior. Cool. And shield up with Rock Wrecker, I am in range. If they did bait me with Breaking Swipe, that would have been really good for them. But also, Dialga is very healthy. But I end up swapping into Yveltal. They try to mud slap me down, but they get Sucker Punch down. Let's go. Beautiful lead into Shadow Mewtwo. We're going to stay in a bit. Going to go for the Dark Pulse, and it's going to land. That's pretty nice damage. I'm going to shield because, I mean, they have Draco Meteor energy, and they're not reaching 2 Iron Heads, so definitely good. And they will gladly take this, being able to bring back Mewtwo in a much better scenario with the shield advantage. They're down. They don't have the Dialga, so good for me. Now, with the third Pokemon on the team could be interesting. They're going to win Charge Act priority. That's fine. I can just let my Dialga go. It is a Ho-Oh, which can be a bit tricky. At this point, pretty damaged. Yveltal. Going to pivot into the Tapu Bulu to force energy out. Yveltal carrying this battle, putting in so much work. I need this Dark Pulse to be enough. And it's enough into the shadow. Let's go. And I Sucker Punch down the Shadow Mewtwo. Let's go. The Bacon Bird. Absolute destroyer of Master League. Very fun to use. Sucker Punch buff. I mean, if you've not used it and you haven't, definitely try it out. It's a lot of fun. Definitely need to be careful about the fairies because they can do pretty nice, especially Xerneas. But lots of fun. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for a lot of Master League. And we have Go Battle Weekend this weekend. Definitely going to be no shortage of Master League. And hopefully I can truly climb it up. Also, we have G-Max Gengar to look forward to. Stay tuned to see how that goes for me. I have the Pokemon for G-Max and the people, but who knows how it's going to go. But thanks for watching and goodbye.